You already know we're in Miami. So today, I've gathered my friends here today because we have a special conversation today. Today, I want to know is what I want to know is has safe sex fell off? What do you guys think? Yes or no? My opinion, I think safe sex has fallen off as a whole, as like a society. I don't think safe sex was ever like a huge thing amongst people, but I just think it used to be promoted a certain type of way, and now it's like not talked about enough. What do you guys think?
It's not at all. Safe sex is not promoted, period. For anybody, young, middle age, nothing.
Nothing.
I think it just depends on the person, who they surround themselves with. I think lust and discipline plays a big part in that. But each individual is different, you know. Some people heed the warnings. Some people test their luck.
So let me ask you guys a question. So when do you think the condom was invented?
Nigga, we don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue.
We do not know.
So I researched, right? It says the exact date of the invention of condoms is unknown, right? So we don't know when it happened. They talking about in ancient Egypt, men using sheaths and animal intestines and all that stuff.
Yo, that's crazy.
horrible.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
That's
So imagine all of that. People using all that type of stuff and everything. And truth be told, I don't know if diseases were crazy back then, but let everyone else tell it. There's more diseases now than there were back then.
From a science
Diseases,
aspect, I
right.
think it's just mutation.
Yeah, it's not that
And-
there's more diseases. It's just mutating.
Well, when I say
The
that,
diseases
so do
were
you
back
think
then.
I'm saying like this? Do you think people were catching more of these sexually transmitted diseases in the 90s than they are now?
No, but for different reasons.
What reasons?
Because sex, back in the day, sex was more with your partner. That was the more promoted way of having sex. Now it's more like you can have sex with anybody.
I think it
So
was
now there's more people to spread it to than at least back in the 90s and 80s. It was the nuclear household. So they weren't really
I don't
trying
know.
to be outside and doing all that.
Why? They was in the 70s. They was on all them drugs.
That's true.
I think it's just the access to people
That's
now.
true.
The access. Okay, I can see that. The access
Yeah.
to people because I
Social
know
media.
in the
Social
90s,
media.
90s R&B was all about sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
True.
I'm saying? Everything was all about sex. I don't think it never stopped being about sex. I just think the access to people, and I think the access to a lot of like things through social media.
More
And
people are traveling now. Too.
More people are
Yeah.
traveling. Music is further now. You know what I'm saying? I think the
There's
influence.
Social media
go.
platforms. You can connect to people, online dating. There's a lot of
Facts.
stuff going on.
Facts. So that's my whole thing. Like, so no one really talks about safe sex anymore. That's my whole thing. Cause I remember back in high school, it was like safe sex was a thing. Like it was commercials. It was all type of people coming to the school talking to you about safe sex. Even in middle school, I remember it was a whole thing.
Even elementary school.
Elementary school, right?
Fifth class.
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade. Got to take that paper to get signed by your parents and stuff because
Yeah.
it was actually like, oh, we're about to teach you guys about sex, sex education.
Boys and girls get separated.
Yes. Now I don't even see that.
No, absolutely not.
I don't even see that. I teach, elementary and middle school, and these kids be talking about sex and don't know nothing about sex, and I'm like, how don't y'all know this? I used to learn this in elementary school.
Yeah.
So my question to you guys is, right? No one really talks about safe sex anymore. So now, do you think that it's not cool anymore?
It's not promoted either. Because I teach high school biology, which should be the class you learn it in, and we don't teach it.
It's not in the curriculum.
It's not in the curriculum.
Wow. So it's not cool anymore. Because I remember back in high school, when I was in high school, even though I graduated 2015, shout out to 2015. I remember when I was in high school, that was a thing. Like, what they used to say, no glove, no love. Like, that was a thing.
That was a thing?
That was a thing.
That wasn't a thing to me. I never
That
heard
was a
that
thing.
before.
Like, no
That was a
glove,
thing.
no love.
What?
Like, that was a thing.
That was a
I
real
used to
thing.
have my bottom dresser, you know that dresser where you keep all your miscellaneous stuff, or you keep all the papers and the bullshit and everything.
I thought I was the only one that did that. That's crazy.
I
Everybody do
just
that.
was not on that type of timing.
Listen, I had a dresser, like my bottom dresser was filled with condoms. Like it was filled with condoms, all different type of condoms.
Jesus.
And not saying I was going to use all of them because it was too many to use.
But you had access to
I had access to condoms. They used to give out free condoms. You used to could go to your counselor or in school and get free condoms.
In college, but I wasn't doing that in high school. They weren't giving
In my
out
high
free
school,
condoms.
In
I
high
mean,
school,
they wasn't just promoting it,
but you
you
could
knew,
go and
yeah,
get
you could go
free
up there and
condoms
talk,
from
yeah.
your counselor. So, especially in high school, not middle school,
They
elementary.
weren't
That's
doing that for
crazy.
me.
If that
And
was,
I didn't
they
graduate
weren't
that
doing
much
that.
later than you. I'm like 2017, and they weren't.
I don't know what they were doing in Broward.
Okay.
I don't know what they was doing in Broward, but down here in Miami, they was giving out condoms, and I used to have a bottom dresser filled with them. My dad used to come home and bring me condoms. Like, son, he used to have to talk with me, and you need to use this. You know, you need to be protected. There's STDs. You don't want to get the wrong woman pregnant, or you just don't want to have a kid at this age.
At this age.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know if fathers are having this talk with their son.
I don't think so anymore.
I don't think.
I think my mom had to talk with me when I was little, but I don't think anymore. I think they just, at least how it seems how my high school kids are now, they just doing what they want.
Experimenting.
The parents aren't even really even involved in their lives as much as they were
back then.
I think they just say it, but they don't keep addressing it. It's just like a one-time thing, like, hey, as a parent, I need to do this. But then it's just, you said it, you left it alone, that's that. And boom, they just leave them to
But
their
you
devices.
can see the problem. Like, I was reading something on Instagram or something. They're like, millennials had the highest rate of teen pregnancies, right? And that we, like this generation, had the lowest amount. And I'm pretty sure when they do the count for these kids, it's going to be the highest again. Because the amount that, at least, I don't know, the way that it looks like protection is not being processed, like I be hearing my students be getting pregnant all the time.
Yeah.
Again, I'm in a high school setting. It's a little bit different. Like, I hear more things, but I know multiple of my students that are pregnant, have children already. One, I was teaching a freshman kid, a boy, and he had 2 baby moms and 2 kids.
And freshman.
That's
freshman.
crazy.
Was he 14, 15?
He was 15.
That's still
Okay.
crazy.
But that's still crazy, right?
That's crazy.
14, 15, what does that mean? 2
Two
baby
baby
moms,
mamas?
2
I just had to
different
ask,
kids.
these just be 18 in the 8th grade now.
No,
That's
15.
wow.
He was his
Yeah.
age. Had 2 baby moms.
It's just parents just not
Parenting,
watching
bad
their kids.
parenting.
Yeah,
I just think
that's
it's
really
bad
all it come
parenting if
down
you
to,
ask me.
yeah.
I just think it's bad parenting if you ask me. So that's
all it is.
that's my thing. So now my next question would be, what do you think changed? Like, what do you think has changed from then to now? Because it seemed like I said, safe sex was a cool thing. Like, dudes would walk around with a condom in their wallet. Dude would walk around with condoms in their car. Dude would have condoms in their room. Now dudes showing up, no condom.
Nothing.
Expecting we not gonna use a condom. Like, just expecting it, like, and they'll call you childish. Like, you want to use a condom, you childish.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that has been,
I wish a nigga was there to me. I wish. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it got to be going around because these STD rates are going insane. So that means people aren't using protection. So what do you guys think has changed besides parenting? What do you think, the reason of this? Like, what's going on?
Less discipline and just the access that we have now.
Culture.
As far as men, I can't speak too much for the women, but as far as men, when you have intercourse, sex like that, you're really like matching or swapping energies with people. So when you have a condom on, maybe people don't feel like they're really getting all that. It feels different. That's basically, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
But that's what boys say. They say that it feels different. I know
feels
for
different.
girls,
It don't feel too much.
it don't. I'm just being real.
I think that depends on the girl.
Everybody's body is different,
Yeah.
so that's true.
That's true.
But,
Everybody's
But
body's
for a
different.
guy, if
For
a
a
guy
guy,
told me it felt the same, I'm gonna look at him crazy.
crazy, yeah.
I'm gonna be like, huh? What?
Really?
Like,
I've never understood
what
it,
are we
though.
doing?
Like, I've heard guys say this, but like, I just
Hey, women,
like
vagina, I didn't
it's
believe
so,
it at first
it's
too.
so
but
thin. So what would
Nah,
Who said that?
nah,
Who said that?
nah. I can't let you go with that one.
is it
said
not
that?
thin
No.
latex?
Oh, you're talking
Is-
about the condom.
Yes,
oh.
I'm talking about
Even
the
if
condom.
even if it's thin, it's
okay.
still
Is
not
it-
the same.
Really? Even when you get those like ultra thin condoms,
Man, that shit is not the same.
There's
It's not
no
the
way.
same. It's not the same.
That-
It just
It's
feels
not the
different from
same.
the other condom.
Yeah, it feels a little bit different. Like it definitely feels closer to the
I
to
just
not
can't
having
imagine
one, but
that small, half a millimeter plastic.
it's
Half
not.
a
You're not
millimeter.
touching skin.
You're not touching skin. You're not feeling
You're not-
the
yeah.
insides. You're not. That's like saying